It's got EasyJet A320 just taxiing off there. Virgin Atlantic A350 taxiing over. Everyone, welcome to the live stream. Just live at Manchester Airport, as it says on the title. So yeah, there's that EasyJet just taxiing off there. The Virgin Atlantic will taxi over onto this runway. Get a close up of it. So Airbus A350-1000, I think. Got quite a few Ryanairs over there. EasyJet just passing in front of the tower. Got a TUI 737-800. Actually, I don't know if it's a Max. We'll have to see. Hi, welcome to the live stream. So yeah, TUI 737 Max 8. Just passing in front of the Virgin Atlantic there. There we go, TUI 737 Max. Taxiing off now. And then we'll go over to the Virgin A350. Favorite plane? Ooh, probably 747. Probably the Dash 800. Here we go, Virgin Atlantic A350-1000. Where's the Virgin? Going to know. And then we've got a plane on approach. I think it's jet2.com 737. So yeah, the Virgin Atlantic is off to Orlando. You made an A350 out of Lego but destroyed it. Let's focus on this Jet 2 and then we'll get on the Virgin straight after. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, we usually live at Newcastle when we do it, but we just came down to Manchester. So just there's a jet too. So I have a Pegasus Airbus A320 on approach from Istanbul. Yeah, still quite a way out. Made an IL-76 out of Lego before. Wow. I've got a Ryanair pushing back over there. Still, it's quite far away. That I think that's like the Ryanair part of the airport. There's the runway visitor park with the old planes. I think the Trident and the Nimrod. Them two planes are. And then here is the A350. Very nice in the Virgin Atlantic livery. Yep, there's the Pegasus. There, just there. And then Jet 2 is just going past the tower now. There's a FedEx plane over there as well. There's the Pegasus. Here goes the Virgin. And there we go. There's liftoff. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Oh, yep. Sorry. Um, we got the Pegasus. Just taxiing off now. Just arrived in from Istanbul. An Airbus A320 Neo. It's raining at the moment, so and of course there's no departures. I think there's a 2E787 over there that said that it should depart on flight radar shortly. So Ryanair's just pushed back now. And then the Pegasus. Pegasus just over there. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Hope everyone else does as well. It's not the best weather here at Manchester Airport. Logan Airplane landing from Inverness soon. Thanks. Thanks for that. Logan Air, is it an ATR 72, I'm guessing? Or the ERJ 145? Here we go, Ryanair. Moving. ERJ, yep. Nice little jets then, the Embraer. Yep, Ryanair moving over there. Just taxiing out there now. Wow, 4:50 a.m. in San Diego, California. Is it nice weather there? Because it's not here in Manchester, pouring down rain. Yeah, here's a Ryanair 737 Max 8, I think. Yeah, 12:52 here. Ryanair taking off from a different runway, I think. I think the other runway, I'm not familiar with the runways here, like the runway numbers. Sorry, just knocked up. Great content, thanks. Yeah, Southwest 737 700 and 800s, Max 8s. I like to see a Southwest plane. I like the livery on them. I like the golden livery. I think that's like the old retro livery, something like that. Here's the Loganair ERJ 145 from Inverness. And then the Ryanair taxiing. I thought it was going on a different runway, but yeah, it's still taxiing at this one. How are we doing in Manchester? Okay. Yeah. Very windy and rainy. But there's a Ryanair taking off. And the Loganair. Just landed now from Inverness. Just taxiing off next to the runway visitor park where we were earlier. Some old planes over there. And then we have some private jets over here. And there's the Loganair. Hi, welcome to the live stream. It's live at Manchester Airport here. not the best weather. Yeah, I think it's either a Learjet or a Gulfstream. They look like Gulfstreams, but I don't know what Gulfstream, like what type of one. So Ryanair is off to Venice. I think we have a few planes on approach now. Another Ryanair on approach now, and another Ryanair, I think. So lots of Ryanairs. Wow, you work on the ramp. That would be cool. Cool job. Push back airplanes and all that. Yeah, let's see if this Ryanair on approach now has a better landing. Best landing. ATR 72, I think over there. That's the noise. In Aer Lingus, probably off to Dublin. 787-9 in 17 minutes. Is that arrival or departure? I think it might be the Indigo, which landed from Mumbai. Here we go. Sorry, I can't really see the landings the best, but I think it's the same as that Ryanair, another Max 8. This Ryanair has just arrived from Dublin. Oh, love from Thailand. Yeah, the Ryanair landing looked okay. Here we go. Next Ryanair to Venice. Yep, Ryanair 737 Max 8. Departing now. And then that Ryanair has just taxied off the runway. Here we have a KLM by the looks of it. Tell by the blue, which probably came from Amsterdam. Yeah, 737s. Max have the bottom wings. Like the bottom winglet. That Ryanair pulled up later than the Virgin Atlantic. And then there's the KLM. I think it's the Embraer E190, I think, or 195. ATR 72 off to Dublin in 49 minutes. A350 landed from Doha. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it'll be the Qatar one. Um, there's a Corendon 737 again, another 737. Oh, and off goes the Aer Lingus to Dublin. Looks like the propellers aren't moving on the camera. There. There's the Corendon. The A3 from Dubai in 6 hours and 20 minutes. I think we're gonna go around to the airport pub then. Also, we'll have a friend on, so shout out to Stephen Stubbs 5088. It rained for like 2 minutes, like really heavy, and then it just stopped, and now the sun's coming out. So wow, they filmed the Top Gun Maverick where I live. So yeah, shout out to my granddad who's watching this from Thailand. Got some good photos of a KLM 777, which I could upload on a post just to show you the photos. I think this might be a Jet 2 A321. Yep, Jet 2 A321. Okay, see you later. Bye. We'll tune in later. Nice plane that, the A321. One of Jet 2's newest planes, I think. So EasyJet A320 from Verona now on approach. Well, just there, quite low. Whoa. EasyJet bounced there, I think. There's the Jet 2 and the EasyJet just next to each other there. So we have a Jet 2 737 on approach now from Brest in Spain, and a Saudi Boeing 787-9 from Jeddah, arriving in 5 minutes. So we've got 787 landing soon. What's Southwest Airlines like? I'd like to fly in them. Sound pretty good. Here we have the Indigo, which is basically just a Norse Airlines with a few Indigo stickers on. Because it does look the exact same. I think they're operated by Norse Atlantic. I think that's what it's called. But there's another 787 which will be taken off same place as the Aer Lingus and Virgin. Yeah, here we have a Jet 2 737 on approach now. And then looks like another Ryanair. Hopefully they don't take off past the airport pub. If you guys know what that is, it's just a pub near the end of the runway. So hopefully they don't take off there, because then they won't be as close. And it'd be nice to see this 787 up close. Oh wait, I think the Ryanair is still just going to taxi down to the runway, which is good. Taxi down the runway where we saw it. The last Ryanair, the Aer Lingus, and the A350, the Virgin Atlantic one. Jet 2 just taxiing off now next to the Jet 2 hangar. Here we have the Ryanair. I don't know if it's just going to taxi down or if it's going to take off there. Here's the Indigo all the way off to India. Don't know if it's Mumbai or Jet 2 seems to just be parked up there on the taxiway by the looks of it. Might be waiting for unless one of the private jets is pulling out, or just the Indigo. Might be just be waiting for that to taxi over. So yeah, the Indigo should be before the Ryanair, because it's in front of it, unless the Ryanair just pulls in front. Jet2's moved again. Must have just been waiting for the Indigo to pass. This Ryanair, I don't know if it is a Max 737 Max or if it's just a 800. Yeah, looks like the Indigo's going to wait there. Ryanair might pull in front. Oh, never mind. Indigo is taxiing to the end of the runway. Ryanair might just pull in front using the other taxiway. There is the 787 Saudi Airlines. Two 787s. I think they're both Dash 9s as well. Yeah, Ryanair's in front. Ryanair going straight off. Here we go. Then we'll just swing back round to the Saudi that's just landed. Boeing 787. Indigo is off now. Just after the Ryanair. Straight after. And then there's the Saudi 787. Got another Ryanair and an EasyJet and a Virgin A330. Taxiing an EasyJet and a Ryanair. So we've got a lot of planes taking off. The A330 is taking off. The Virgin. Yeah, I'd love to visit the Boeing factory in Seattle. There's the A330. An EasyJet and a Ryanair. think EasyJet's just gonna go straight off. Or that might be the sound from the Ryanair. Or the Virgin. We have 3 planes taking off. So Virgin is off to Atlanta. I think it's the busiest airport in the world, or the biggest. Here we go, EasyJet, A320. Saudi's taxiing in now. Another Ryanair. We got the Icelandair departure, 737. Ryanair will be going first. And the Icelandair over there. Both going at the same time. Ryanair will go first though. Obviously it's in front, so. There we go, Ryanair 737-800. And then there's the Virgin. Virgin Atlantic now, Airbus A330, off to Atlanta. The Icelandair will be going to Reykjavik in Iceland, obviously. And then looks like another Ryanair landed now. The A330 just looks amazing, especially in the Virgin Atlantic livery. Yep, Ryanair 737-800 just touched down there. Aer Lingus ATR 72 or Loganair, don't actually know. All I can say is the little tiny shape of the ATR. Yeah, it's Aer Lingus. Just saw the tail there. Like the Icelandair livery, especially with the pink on. I think they have quite a few colours. They have green, blue, obviously the pink. I don't know if they have the yellow. I think they might. And then obviously, I think Iceland have just retired the 757 with the Northern Lights livery. I think that one's just been retired. Love that livery. Virgin Atlantic, I'll just be waiting for the Ryanair that's just took off. Just to get a bit more altitude, obviously out of the way. Here we go. Here's the Icelander 737 MAX 8 departing up to Iceland, Reykjavik Airport, I think, with the Aer Lingus ATR 72 600 just following there. And then the little ATR, another Ryanair landing now. This must be one of Ryanair's bases. I think the main one's in Dublin. And Aer Lingus have just stopped flying here, like the big flights, the A330s over to Orlando. Yeah, I think they're just the base is now gone. Yeah. This one looks like a Max 737 Max. It's all 737s. Like there's quite a few of them. Here's the Iceland. Here we go. Iceland is off. Yeah, Iceland off to Reykjavik. This one's either off to Dublin or Belfast, the Aer Lingus. Ryanair again, landing on the background. Here goes the ATR. I love the tail on Aer Lingus. I love the green on it. It looks really nice, especially on my phones. Like the old livery though. There we go. So yeah, next arrival is a Ryanair again. Then a Swiss A220. I'm just gonna check because there is a Qatar A350 landing soon. I'm just gonna check. There's a Egypt Air A321 Neo from Cairo in 28 minutes. It was 22, so it's went up somehow. Just gonna check this Qatar. See when it's landing. Go 13:59. So got half an hour for Qatar. So might get that on a separate video. Yeah, because I enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy editing them on CapCut. So yeah, if you'd like to watch them, and I will be uploading some shorts of like the planes, like one plane, and I'll upload another short maybe it's the next day, so stuff like that. Okay, so that was the end of this live stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the 14 likes that we had. Yeah, just because we haven't got many planes at the moment and it is quite cold. Sorry about that. But I will be uploading more videos and shorts, so make sure to watch them. I'll try and make them as fun as possible. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next